As you know, I have been a professional reader for almost a decade, and I watch other readers, especially on YouTube. And I have a few readers that I really, really like, and they read very similarly to me. They use multiple decks. They usually have these elaborate spreads and everything like that. And as I'm watching them, I'm remembering, how often I've wanted to create my own deck and how often I've tried. I've tried several times to create my own deck. And it was always like, what is the one deck that I can put out there that, is me, and what is the one deck that's going to like stand out from the millions of other decks out there? And I realized that I was trying to make this main attraction kind of deck. And as I'm watching these readers and everything, and I'm thinking about my own practice, I thought about how many times I have to go back in for clarity, especially for a client that wants to know more information, wants to know timing or what's involved or what can I do or advice and guidance and things like that. And the more cards you have to pull, the more your spread expands, and then the cards are all solid and they're usually big. So by the time you finish clarifying, getting back to your original thought is buried underneath all these cards. So I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? It would be really cool to have kind of like a small, compact little deck that's just for clarification and has everything you could need for clarifying any kind of spread with any kind of card or anything like that. What if the entire card was clear except for the specific messaging on it? So it'd be like putting little stickers kind of on your spread. Doesn't take up much space, doesn't impede anything, and it gives you the clarity that you need. If a reader got this deck, they wouldn't need another one. And I also wanted it to grow and expand because we're constantly growing and expanding. So by the time I was done, I had 396 unique cards. Every deck has their own personality. Every deck has their own theme and their own artwork, which is beautiful. But I wanted a deck that was a little bit more neutral, that could be a companion to any other deck. So I'm very excited. The deck is up on Kickstarter now. Thank you to everyone that has backed the project, everyone that has shared it, everyone that is talking about it. It really helps out a lot. I have been trying to create my own deck for at least 5 years, and everything about this idea feels right. So I ran with it, 100% intuitive and 123% enough.